This is for parents of kids in the class of 2023 and class of 2024. I'd like to give you what we know so far about the class of 2022, their acceptances. I'm Mark Greenstein of Ivy Bound. It is late winter, and thus we've heard from a good number of our clients who share with us their results from early decision, early action, the results from December. Early decision, early action, they're all in. And though we don't inquire of all our students, when we hear, we take note. And among the most important notes for you parents and your kids about to be applying is, how much does the SAT weigh in competitive college admissions? So the early results are as expected. They weigh a lot. And I'm going to say it. Naysayers be damned, because they have damned themselves if they were seeking either a lofty admission or high scholarship offer. And they've contributed to a lot of students thinking, oh, this test optional regime means I don't need to put in scores. Well, you do if you want to be highly credentialed. If you want to get in the rejection pile anyway, okay, you can skip scores. But nobody who is willing to do some extra work, yes, SAT prep and ACT prep is extra work, should do this, because the benefit is huge. Of the early decision applicants that we heard back from, only two, have told us we got in without submitting scores to a school of our choice. One had a 4.0 out of a possible 4.33. Okay, so really near the top. The other had an extraordinary extracurricular activity. Everybody else was either rejected or deferred. Now, we will get by May a good number of results from the regular decision. Those who were deferred and those who applied regular decision, we typically make phone calls or hear directly from parents. And this is going to be a big question, because the importance of the SAT, which colleges themselves say is strong. They give you a way out, but it shouldn't be taken if you plan to be in. Okay, the way out of, well, we're not condemning you just for failure to submit scores. Okay, but you just lost a credential that might have helped you. Okay, that's where the test optional colleges stand. It's not an automatic killer, but when you don't have it and lack that extraordinary extracurric, extraordinary GPA, you're bereft. So having an above average, it doesn't have to be an extraordinarily high SAT score. Above average for that college puts you more likable, because colleges want their SAT averages to improve. And when an applicant has above average compared to that college's average for matriculants, that gives an extra leg up. I get students above average almost all the time, okay? The number of serious students who have failed to get a 1400 or better, in the last decade, I can count on one hand, okay? One hand. Serious students with good tutors and good materials like Ivy Bound has gets you a credential that can never hurt and almost certainly helps. All right, that's the results so far. We'll see you in June.